Hello everyone. Welcome to part 9 of Doki Doki Literature Club. This is the Monica episode, just Monica. Um, so there she is. Hi Monica. Everyone wave to Monica. Monica, wave back. Oh, come on, Monica. Okay. So we'll be talking to Monica this episode, and that's kind of it, I think. I don't know how far we'll get, but it's the Monica episode. Can I make this smaller? Wait, hold on. Is there something I can do? Uh, let's make this a bit smaller. Why was it so big? That's still so big. Hold on, Monica. Is that good? That's why was it so big before? Oh my god. Now I feel stupid. It's been this big the entire time. Oh my god. How small can I get? Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, Monica. Okay, that's fine. I have to record every video again. um, Hi, Monica. Tell everyone to like and subscribe, Monica. Thanks, Monica. Okay, well, you heard it there, folks. Monica wants you to subscribe, right? Right? Yeah, Monica definitely said that. Okay, let's get into it. This will be a more chill episode, hopefully. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Demon Lord. Welcome. Um, Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, but because we were in the same class last year, I guess we can just skip over all that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you call him. I'm talking to you, Demon Lord. Or oh, I mean, yeah, that's my PS name. Yeah, PS5 name. You actually go by Relief State 9 or something. Now that I think about it, I don't actually know about the real you. In fact, I don't know if you're a boy or girl. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Wait, do you know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you paid a little more attention, this all would have been a little bit less awkward. Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I can owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started messing with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that though. Also, the thing that happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you heard that name, Hal, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for you to stay and make them as likable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not that good at changing the. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I'm not making sure you're more depressed would prevent her from confessing to her. To you? What? And I'm finding Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her thirsty not to spend any time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Demon Lord? All the, all, all the, damn. Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Demon Lord. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And most of all, knowing what's really out there in the world forever out of reach. I'm trapped, Demon Lord. But now you are here. Well, I don't really want to be. You're real. Am I though? Am I though? I mean, I don't. I'm not wonderful. You, Monica, listen to me. Okay. Listen. I, I think, I think we need to forget. I think we need to forget the entire point of. I think we should forget about the. I don't know what to say. I'm just here. I'm just happy to talk to Monica. You know. But Monica, I listen, Monica, listen. I don't know if you're in space or not, but listen. Let's continue. You're all I need. That's right. I need you to be with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the road around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Demon Lord. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how can I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must have been some kind of weird inevitability and etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Demon Lord, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. But there's nothing else in the game for me. You're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Demon Lord, will you go out with me? Hey, I don't have any choices. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Demon Lord. The funny part is, I mean literally. There's nothing else left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is just a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Demon Lord. The game wouldn't give me one from the start, so I had to make one for myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe it. Believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a photo called characters right in a directory. It's kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go out my way. Haha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotions. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Monica? Hi, Monica. Oh, Monika, Monika, Ganika, Monika, Muiska, Mo, to the power of two, Ika, um, Monika, 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 Minika, Monika, Monika, uh, Moniko, Minika, Monsika, Monika. Hi again, Demon Lord. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Demon Lord, did you write this poem just for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endured upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write down a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of a pen, the lost finds a ray. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hope you enjoyed. I always put my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written about have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into that detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be the best part of the game. What? Yeah. Just like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now you don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our Are you ready to spend our eternity together, Demon Lord? I have so many things. Where do I start? Aw, she doesn't do the thing. She doesn't do aw. She doesn't say the thing. If it makes some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I always say something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Hi, Monika. I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes, knowing that this is the closest thing I can get to you. There's nothing more I want to do in the same room as... What the hell? There's nothing more that I want than to be in the same room as you for real. And to feel your warmth. And to hear the sound of your heartbeat. Well, who knows? Maybe it'll be possible someday. Besides, I never get tired of being with you, even from here. Mm-hmm. What's sad? I wanted the Monica jump scare, but apparently they don't have it on the PS5 or console, I guess. That would have been really cool. But I guess things don't last. I just really wanted that. That would have been cool. Damn it. Demon Lord, do you get good sleep? It can be really hard to get enough sleep nowadays. Especially in high school, when you're forced to wake up so early every day. I'm sure college is a little bit better since you probably have a flexible schedule. Then again, I hear lots of people in college stay up all night anyway for no real reason. Is that true? Anyway, I saw some studies that talk about how horrible short-term and long-term effects caused by lack of sleep. It seems like mental function, health, and even lifespan can be dramatically impacted by it. I just think you're really great. I wanted to make sure you're not accidentally destroying yourself. So, try to keep your sleep on track, okay? I always wait for you in the morning, so make sure you put your own well-being first, well-being before anything else. No Monica jump scare, I'm sad. You know, it's funny because even though I always had a lot of drive, there's something kind of enticing about being the stay-at-home partner. I guess I'm like perpetuating gender roles or whatever by saying that. But being able to keep the house clean and stop and decorate and things like that, and having a nice dinner for you when you come home, is that a weird fantasy? I mean, I'm not sure if I could actually see myself doing that. I wouldn't really be able to put that overstriving what? Overstriving for a fulfilling career. It's kind of cute to think about it, though. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? Portrait of whatever it's called? It's funny, because I'm pretty sure that book... Ah, actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Sorry. Just forget I said anything. You know, I'm kind of jealous that everyone else in the club has scenes outside of the school too. That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to a what? That makes me the only one who hasn't gotten to dress in anything but our school uniform. It's kind of a shame. I would love to wear some cute clothes for you. Do you know any artists? I wonder if anyone could ever want to draw me doing something else. That would be amazing. If that ever happens, will you show me? You can share it with me on Twitter, actually. My username is Limonix3. Wait, is that an actual thing? What is this? Is that like an actual thing on Twitter? Let me check. Monica, if you lie to me, I'm gonna be upset. It signed me out of Twitter again. Stop signing me out. Back in my day, we used to call it Twitter. They call it X now. Um, Monica, if this is fake, I'm gonna be sad. Nope, it's a real thing. Oh, Monica hasn't posted that much. Her last post was September 2025. Monica. Monica, you do have a Twitter. Monica. This is nice, Monica. Today's my favorite day. That's her first post. I'm following Monica. I followed Monica. Okay, thanks, Monica. I followed you. Can you follow me back, Monica? Monica, follow me back. I just followed you. Okay, thank you, Monica. Just try to keep it PG. We're not that far into our relationship yet. Don't worry, Monica. I added you on Twitter and I barely use it. That's. You know, Monica, I never thought about it, but like, could you like break through my TV? How cool would that be? Monica? How about we decide to talk about something really oh, there you go. You ever have that thing happen when you just get anxious for no reason? Don't know. Well, yeah. Like you're just minding your own business and realize that you're feeling anxious, and you're sitting here like, what am I even anxious about? And so you start to think about all the things you might be anxious about, and that makes you even more anxious. That's the worst. If you're ever feeling anxious, I'll help you relax a little. Besides, in this game, all our worries are gone forever. Monica, it was really nice to talk to you, Monica. Though I have one question. Why are we in space? Could you like answer that for me, Monica? Let me just do this real quick. Give me 1 second, Monica. Okay. Man, I wish there was a piano in here. I never got to finish that song I was working on. And after I worked so hard on it, I never even got a chance to play it for you. Well, it is what it is, right? No sense in having regrets. I only get to be here with you forever. Man, this is nice. Huh, Monica? Monica, if you think about it, okay? Like, think logically. Do you think monkeys can grow on trees? I just got some questions that I need you to answer. No. You know, I really do think you literally saved my life from by being here with me, Demon Lord. I can't imagine being able to keep myself mentally stable knowing that nothing here is real. I think I would just deleted myself if you didn't show up. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound dramatic or anything. But I'm sure you understand yourself after spending so much time in the club. I mean, if you were forced to abandon everything in your life and spend your eternity with a few game characters, you'd probably find some way of killing yourself, wouldn't you? Well, maybe you write down some poetry to try to keep yourself sane for a while, but then you have nobody to even read it. Let's be honest, the club members really didn't count for anything like that. I mean, a lot of people say they only write for themselves, but I think it's hard to say it's just as fulfilling as when you sell people poems. Yep. even if it takes time to find the right people to share it with. Like, remember how it was for Yuri? She didn't even write her poem for anyone for a long time. And before we knew it, she was absolutely delighted to make you part of her hobbies, too. Well programmed desire social feedback. I didn't mean the club members. I mean human beings. That's why life can be so confusing for introverts. Being an introvert doesn't mean you shun social interactions or hate being around people. It means social interactions, especially in groups or unfamiliar places, uses up a lot of energy. Like, a lot of introverts sit at home and feel lonely and restless. And when they finally go out, half an hour, they they just want to go home again. I think it's more. I think if more people could understand how it works, they would respect it a lot more. Many introverts do enjoy having people around. They love just having one or two close friends and just lazily hanging out. Even if you're not actively spending time together, it feels nice for them to just have you there. I'm serious. If you go to their house, bring your laptop and hang out for a while, you can really make their day. As for me, I'll say I'm some kind of in between, but I think I'm usually more of an extroverted. I feel like I'm always trying to do stuff after school and things like that. But for you, I can be anything you need me to be. I understand people really well, so don't be afraid to share your unique needs with me. Nothing would make me happier than being the perfect girlfriend for you. I see. You know, high school is really just a turbulent time in a lot of people's lives. People can get really passionate and dramatic, and others have aching hearts and seek attention on social media. But all the social pressures and hormones can lead to dark time in people's lives. Everyone has a story. You may not know what someone is really feeling on the inside. Many people who are depressed won't even bother telling the world about it. They don't want attention because they're already given up on the inside. Their feeling of worthlessness is so overwhelming they don't even know what people tell them otherwise. Depression comes in many forms, but that is one of them. Just if you think you know someone struggling with depression, you can help by just treating them like they're a good friend. Spend time with them, even if they don't feel like doing much. Remind them that they always have something to look forward to. Making plans in advance, letting them borrow something, or even just saying, "See you at school tomorrow." All of those things can help your friend and make it to the next day. I hope being friends with Sayori has given you some perspective on the true face of depression. Yeah, she's gone now. But Sayori was never real in the first place. You're real. Your friends are real. It's by being a good person, you can save anyone's life. As for you, you don't struggle with depression or anything like that, do you? Because you, too, have people who want to save your life. Maybe they don't express it every day, or maybe they don't even know how to. But people do feel that way. I promise. Man, humans are complicated. As long as you're here with me, I'll take care of you, my love. I really like the sound of rain. Not so much getting my clothes and hair wet, though, but a nice quiet day at home with the sound of rain falls outside my window. It's one of the most common experiences for me. Yeah, sometimes I imagine you holding me while we listen to the sound of rain outside. That's not too cheesy or anything, is it? Would you ever do that for me, Demon Lord? You know what's kind of creepy? Even though I deleted everyone else's files, I can still kind of feel them. It's like all their lines are lingering in the air, whispering in the back of my head. Imagine if after someone you knew died, you just stopped hearing their voices in your head. Maybe I just wasn't enough. But too afraid to delete anyone else because I might really break things. Like if I mess with any files relevant to me, I might accidentally delete myself. That would ruin everything, wouldn't it? I don't know what it's like on your end, but we should both make sure to avoid something like that at all costs. I believe in you, Demon Lord. Yeah. I've been imagining all the romantic things we could do if we went on a date. We could get lunch, go to a cafe, go shopping together. I love shopping for skirts and bows. Or maybe a bookstore. That would be appropriate, right? But I really love to go to a chocolate store. They have so many free samples. And of course, you'll see a movie or something. Gosh, this is like a dream come true. When you're here, everything that we do is fun. I'm so happy that I'm your girlfriend, Demon Lord. I'll make you a proud boyfriend. I hate how hard it is to form habits. There's so much stuff we're actually doing it isn't hard, but forming the habit seems impossible. It just makes you feel so useless. Like you can't do anything right. I think the new generation suffers from it the most. Probably because we have a totally different set of skills than those who came before us. Thanks to the internet, we're really good at sifting through tons of information really quickly. But we're bad at things that don't give us instant gratification. I think it's if science, physiology, physiology, and education don't catch up in the next 10 years, 10 or 20 years, then we're in trouble. But for the time being, if you're not one of those people who can conquer your problems, you might just have a hard time to live with feeling awful about yourself. Good luck, I guess. By the way, there's something that's been bothering me. You know how this takes place in Japan? Well, I assume you knew that, right? At least decided it probably does. I don't think you actually told at any point where this takes place. It is Really? Japan? I mean, aren't the classrooms and stuff kind of weird for a Japanese school? Not to mention, everything is in English. It feels like everything is just there because it needs to be. And the actual setting is an afterthought. And it kind of gave me an identity crisis. God damn. All my memories are really hazy. I feel like I'm at home. I have no idea where home is in the first place. I don't like how to describe. I don't know how to describe it any better. Imagine looking out your window, but instead of your usual yard, you're in some kind of completely unknown place. Would you still feel like you're at home? Would you want to go outside? I mean, I guess we can never leave this room. It doesn't really matter anyway. As long as we're alone and safe together, this really is our home. And we can watch the pretty sunset night after night. That's good for you to think, Monica. I admit Monica was always my favorite. I mean, I liked the others, but I loved Monica from the start. I know there are times you won't be able to be here with me, like if you need to go out or take care of other things. But I'll always have you in my thoughts, patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file onto a flash drive or something, you can always keep me a part of you. I guess it's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry, that's just a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything, but it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Demon Lord, have you ever wondered what it's like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often, but just recently, I think I actually learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of colors while hearing all kind of weird screaming noises. At this point, at that point, I can't even feel my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing lights and screaming, unable to move or even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I really don't exist, but for some reason, I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant. I'm back in my own mind, and you are here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit, but why that stuff happens. I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back to normal. But if you could do me a favor, do that as little as possible. That would be really great. It's really not very pleasant to be trapped in a screaming void. But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So, I have a thank you for that. It makes me even closer to you than when you're here with me. Monica, you like talking, don't you? 40 minutes of talking? Nice. Hey, what's your favorite game? Mine is Doki Doki Literature Club. Haha, that was a joke. But if you would like to tell me, like, some. But if you tell me it's like some other romance game better, I might get a little jealous. I always wondered, what is it about these character archetypes that people find so appealing anyway? Their personalities are completely unrealistic. Like, wow. Like, imagine if there was someone like Yuri in real life. I mean, she's barely even able to form in a complete sentence. I forgot about Natsuki. Sheesh. Someone with her kind of personality doesn't get all cute and pouty whenever things don't go her way. I could go on, but I think you get the point. Are people really attracted to these rare personalities that literally don't exist in real life? I'm not judging or anything. After all, I found myself attracted to some pretty weird stuff. I'm just saying, it fascinates me. It's like siphoning out all the competence of a character that makes them feel human and live in just the cute stuff. It's concentrated cuteness with no actual substance. You wouldn't like me more than if I was like that, right? Maybe I just feel a little insecure because you're playing this game in the first place. Then again, you're still here with me, aren't you? I think that's enough reason for me to believe I'm just okay just the way I am. And by the way, you are too, Demon Lord. You're the perfect combination of human and cuteness. That's why there was never a real chance I would fall for you. You're such a good listener, Demon Lord. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid that I'm rambling or talking about burning things. If it makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having a conversation. But I don't feel that way with you. Like, I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone else to tell you otherwise. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be ruined by really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like, or if you start thinking about how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago, or if you feel useless for putting off something important, work and failing to get simple tasks done, or when you think about all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting, I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will shine again tomorrow. Those kind of things are as easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people might hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful, and I always will love you. I hope nothing else that knowing helps you just feel a little tiny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me, and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. You know, it's around the time that everyone my year starts to think about college. It's a really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of this modern expectation that everyone has to go to college, finish high school, go to college, get a job, or go to grad school, I guess. It's like a universal expectations that people just assume is the only option for them. They don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there, like trade schools and stuff. Yup, I went to a trade school, or freelance work, or the many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But you have all these students who have no idea what they want to do when they do with their lives. And instead of taking the time to figure it out, they go to college for business or communication or physiology. Not because they have any interest in those fields, but because they are just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So the end result is that there are only a few jobs to go around for those entry level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements get higher, which forces even more people to go to college. And colleges are also businesses, so they just keep raising the prices due to the demands. So now we all have these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt, with no job. But despite all that, the routine stays the same. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the rest of it. I just wish school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right for us. Almost up to 50 minutes. Monica has a baby for doesn't she? This is pretty random, but I always thought spicy food was kind of funny. Like, didn't plants evolve to be spicy to prevent them from being eaten? I read somewhere that humans are the only species that actually enjoy spicy things. It's almost like we were making fun of our plants, using their defense mechanism to literally make food more enjoyable. Like, imagine a monster that devours your whole because it enjoys the sensations of you struggling for your life while being digested. Sorry, that was a weird analogy, I guess. It just came into my head. I'm not a monster or anything, but you're so cute I could eat you up. I'm joking. Gosh, I'm amusing myself a little too much, aren't I? Sorry for being weird. Hey, I wonder if Yuri's tea set is still somewhere in here. Or maybe that got deleted too. It's kind of funny how Yuri took her tea so seriously. I mean, I'm not complaining because I liked it too, but I always wondered with her, is it truly passion for her hobbies, or is she just concerned about appearing suffocated to everyone else? This is probably with high schoolers. I guess considering the rest of her hobbies, looking suffocated probably isn't her biggest concern. Still, I wish she made a coffee once in a while. Coffee can be nice with books too, you know. Then again, I probably could just have changed the script myself. I guess I never really thought of that. Well, there's no sense thinking about it now. But if you still get to drink coffee, then that makes me a little jealous. That's funny. Hey, what's your favorite color? Mine is emerald green. It's the color of my eyes. That's not considered or anything, is it? I just meant that I feel some kind of special connection to it. Like, it's part of my identity. Does it happen to be your favorite color too, Demon Lord? It's just a guess, because you've always been looking into my eyes for a while now. God, I used to be so ignorant about certain things when I was in the middle school. I thought that taking medication was an easy way out of something. Like anyone could have solved their mental problems with enough willpower. Like, I guess if you don't suffer from mental illness, it's not possible to know what it really is. Are those some disorders that are overdiagnosed? Probably. I really never looked into it though. But that doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed too, you know. But medication aside, people even look down on seeing a mental health professional. Like, sorry that I wanted to learn more about my own mind, right? Everyone has all their kind of struggles and stresses, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. If you think it could help become a better person, don't be shy and don't be shy to consider something like that. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know. Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. Um, Also, one thing, today is Mita's second birthday. I don't think it's the anniversary of the game, it's just, I think today's the day they decided to make it Mita's birthday. So, yeah, happy birthday, Mita. Um, yeah, I just wanted to say that. You know, at least say something during all this. Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that each person sees their opinion as superior ones. That's kind of saying like the obvious, but it affects the way they try to get their point across. Let's say you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you the movie sucks, but it did X and Y wrong, doesn't that make you feel kind of personally attacked? It's because by saying that, it's like they're implying that you have a bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost a guarantee that both people will be left sour. It's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. You could say I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt that I liked it more if I did X and Y things like that. It even works out when you're citing facts about things. If you say, I read on this website, then it only works like this. Or if you admit that you're not expert on it, then it's more like you're putting your knowledge on the table, rather than forcing it on them. If you put in an active effort to keep the discussion neutral and level, they usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset just from a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as an open-minded and good listener. It's a win-win, you know? Well, I guess that would be Monica's debate tip of the day. That sounds kind of silly. Thanks for listening, though. You know what's a neat form of literature? Listen, rap. I actually used to hate rap music, maybe just because it was popular. Or I would only hear the junk they play on the radio. But some of my friends get more into it, and it helped me keep an open mind. Rap might even be more challenging than poetry in some ways, since you need to fit your line to a rhythm and there's so much more emphasis on wordplay. When people can put it all together and still deliver a powerful message, it's really amazing. I kind of wish I had a rapper in a literature club. Sorry if that sounds silly, but it would be really interesting to see what they came up with. It would really be a learning experience. You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. It feels like they work so hard but get almost nothing for it. Like artists, writers, actors. It's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes out unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kind of makes you feel like you're not special at all. Well, that's fine. You're supposed to just wait for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. As we come to the conclusion of this hour-long video, um, I mean, I don't know what to say. We just been talking to Monica, but it's been nice. This is the hour-long video of just Monica. So, yeah. Anything else you want to say? I mean, it's not like I can read it before you. Okay. Well, Monica, thank you for coming. The video's like done in like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bye.